All right, welcome back to For the Week. I'm Michael Kiehm. This is brand new. What we're going to do is talk about taking basic rhythm patterns, like your sugar push underarm and basic whip, without changing the rhythm of the pattern, without changing the transferring of the weight. We're going to do different things with the feet. So we're going to just place our feet in the different places on the floor so we have a different effect on the pattern. So we're going to start off with a couple things. Like, we'll take a sugar push for an example. We can either both do the same thing or we can do totally different things. It really doesn't make that much difference as long as it's complementary. We're going to maintain the 2 walking steps and the 2 triple steps. So we're not doing taps or fans or stalls. Everything's the same. But I'm going to place my first triple in a different position. So instead of the basic walk, walk, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, I'm going to take my 1, 2 back, and my 3 is actually going to cross in front. 3 and 4, and my 5 is going to cross behind. 5 and 6. So this just puts me on a slide angle. I still have the same compression. I'm making sure that when I do that cross in front that I'm not stepping towards her, because that changes that compression and makes it too strong, stops her from getting over her feet. So I'm dancing 1, 2, and putting the tight cross in there, and then a tight hook in there to maintain my anchor position. Okay? And again, for the ladies, you don't have to do the same thing. You can do something slightly different. So for, let's say for Bridie's sake here, she comes in, she does her walk, 2, and then changes her footwork to a front cross.
And I do want to mention this, ladies, we have so many different angles and shapes that we can work with. They don't have to stay the same, and we can actually change up. In fact, let me go ahead and turn this way slightly so you can see what I'm talking about. So when he brings me forward into my sugar push 1, 2, I have the option of going 3 and 4, 5 and 6. My other option is changing the angle 1, 2, and I can take it out this way. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So that's on my front half of the sugar push. I can also do it on the back half as well to give you another variation on that triple step. So if I come forward 1, 2, see I use an angle here, 3 and 4. Well, I'm already shaped in this direction, so I'm going to follow through on my 5 and 6 to give me some angulation.
This is a pretty common problem that I see with a lot of the ladies that try to do footwork, is they believe that every pattern is supposed to end perfectly square to the guy. So they're so afraid that in the middle of what they're doing, they'll flip it right back to face the guy. So they really kill the effect. You don't have to face the guy right there. You just need to maintain a connection. Right. So if you have that connection, stay there until you put your foot down, and then work your way around and give it a nice sexy roll in the hip or something rather than rushing into the next movement. Same with the leap. Don't hurry out of your syncopation to your action. 1, 2, I'll put the first triple behind one time, hook this one back here. Next time I'll cross it in front. Keep my body in one position the whole time. That allows me to place my feet in these new angles. Once you square the pattern off, you'll find yourself in a rut. That rut is a basic rut. You'll stay in that same thing, doing that same step every time. The moment you change your angle, your feet will naturally change positions on the floor. Well, that's going to help you get going on this. Don't forget to maintain your connection. Super important. That's the number one thing. So I'm making my connection, leading my pattern, and adding my styling and my shaping to my movement, giving my partner a little bit of that conversation as we talked about before, and she's getting some nice movement out of her body as well. So that was our tip for this week.